So we are live. Hello, guys, and welcome to another live stream of mine. I hope some of you will be joining me. The main reason I'm doing this live stream is because I am preparing for a video and I'm just listening to some music, having my cat around. But my boyfriend is at a LAN party, so he's not here, so I don't really have anyone to talk to. And yeah, I just thought it might be a good idea to do a live stream. So here we are. So in today's live stream, I'm going to be preparing for a video that I'm going to be recording tonight. And the main reason, okay, if you hear any noise, my cat is playing in the hallway. She has her box with like scrunched up paper and she loves playing with it. So if you hear any noises coming from the hallway, it is my cat who is playing. I'm pretty sure she will be coming in as well. If she makes too much noise, I will just close the door and kick her out. But for now, this is what we're working with. I've already popped in my black lenses, as you can probably, hopefully, see. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna do some simple, kind of simple makeup because I'm gonna do a dancing video. And I've been dreading doing this for a very long time. So it's kind of like, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also kind of like anxious about it. And maybe I should let people know that I'm live because no one is joining. I think because no one knows I'm live because I didn't announce a time as I usually did. So I'm just gonna take a picture with my tablet. Whoops, not of myself, but of like the computer. I'm live! And that's how I make stupid faces. I'm good at it. So I'm just promoting my live stream. I'm live on YouTube. Yay! I really enjoy going live. It makes me feel more connected to the people watching my videos and watching my channel, even though most people watch them afterwards. Because I've been getting a lot of comments after my live stream is over from people who've been watching it. So it's very fun to see that there's people actually re-watching my live streams, if that makes sense of any sort. We have someone joined. Hello, I'm not sure who you are, but hi and welcome. Um, I hope more people will find out that I'm live as well. I thought this might be a good time, like a Friday evening when you have nothing to do except watching TV. I'm not sure what time it is, like in the US, etc. But here in Belgium, it's like 10 in the evening. So if it were a normal Friday for me, I would not be doing much. So you can hear my cat probably running around in the house. It's just me and my cat today. She's awesome, but she makes a lot of noise sometimes. So I'm just gonna start doing my makeup and hope people start talking to me. Otherwise, I'll just talk to myself while doing makeup, as I sometimes already do. And I'm just gonna start by the usual, priming my eyes. And the reason, or the main reason why I start by doing my eyes and not the rest of my face, is because if you work with loose eyeshadows, there tends to be some fallout or some mishaps. And if you have that into already done foundation, I find it harder to correct it. And I have some music on. I hope it's not disturbing. If you can hear my music too loud, just tell me and I will just mute the volume a bit more or just put it off. Um, I'm still not sure what music I'm gonna dance to in the video that I'm gonna record. So that's fun. So I just prime my eyes. I have to be kind of careful if I'm poking my fingers in my eyes because I've already put my contact lenses in. I always find it easier to first put in my contact lenses and then afterwards do my makeup so that my eyes are already used to them and I don't start tearing up while I'm doing all of my makeup. And I think I'm gonna go for a pretty simple, like white, black cut crease kind of look. Sort of. Something. Hi, Desi Carrion. Desi says, I'm getting ready with you too. What are your plans? Well, my boyfriend isn't around, so I have the house to myself and to my cats. And I thought this was the perfect time to record a video later today that I've been kind of working on for a longer time, but that I just never made. If you hear any noise, it's my cat playing. She, for some reason, just became really active. But yeah, I'm working on a video project, a dancing video, because I don't dance like industrial dancers. I do really love dancing, and I thought it would be fun to make a dancing video that I would upload to my YouTube afterwards. Um, and the main reason I'm gonna film this at night is because I have a battery operated ring light. And actually, the basement where I live is very nice to film in. But during the day, there's a lot of sunlight coming through like random spots where there's like ventilation shafts, etc. So at night, it's actually a lot prettier, and there's also a lot less people. So I hope there won't be too many neighbors who will be staring at me because, like, I don't think any of my neighbors has seen me like full on goth mode. Well, maybe some of them have, but like the close neighbors, but not the distant neighbors that don't really see me often. So yeah, that's why I'm putting on makeup today. And I hope that if this video goes well, I can put it up on my channel, not next week, but the week afterwards. Cindy, hi Cindy, welcome Cindy. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the video. Like, I was very insecure about my dancing, I have to admit, because I don't dance like industrial dancers. And almost all of the goth dance videos are either like industrial dance videos, or people explaining how it used to be like at old clubs, etc. So like dancing in the 90s, and I don't dance like that either. So I feel there's a serious lack of dancing videos, of diversity in goth dancing videos on the internet. I do have some like kind of industrial-ish moves in my dancing. Then my cat makes a lot of noise. I'm not sure what my cat is up to today, but she's like hyperactive right now. So if you hear funny noises around me in the house, it's the cat once again. So yeah, now I look very weird probably because I'm just having those black lenses and pale makeup on. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet what I'm gonna be doing song-wise. So if you have any like music recommendations that you think I should dance to, then feel free to let me know. I already have a few options that are listed, but I'm still like doubting myself. Every time I go over the list, I'm like, should I do that or should I do that? Should I go for something really active or something like, yeah, I don't know. No, I'm not gonna dance to Centron 666. No, Cindy. No. My favorite Centron song is actually Porno Queen, but no, I don't want those comments on my channel. Not yet, at least. I did have a lot of amazing comments on my Amphi Festival video. It was really awesome to see that so many people kind of like the bands that I like to see. So it was fun doing that. I am going to another festival on Sunday. Sunday? Yes, Sunday. Because there's Wavefest, it's called here in Belgium. And Suicide Commando is playing. So I'm going to Wavefest this Sunday, and I might actually film a tiny bit there as well, depending how it is. Because I've seen a lot of iffy things about it. I have a friend who is there, who's staying at the campsite, and I'm not sure what is going on, but apparently, like the hygiene is not good at all. Okay, hello, Elena. I'm not sure what type of comment that is, but it's very colorful. Yeah, Cindy mentioned she passed away to me, and I don't have their CD, but I did have their music on my Spotify listen list for a very long time. So she passed away. Is actually coming to Wayfest as well. I think either today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. But we only got the Sunday tickets because, well, there's other things that we have to do, or that we do at least. So yeah. And for those of you maybe wondering, this is just basically how I do my very simple makeup. You put on a base and then you take some black. And while I'm trying to concentrate a tiny bit on my makeup, what are your plans this weekend? Do you guys have anything fun that you're doing or attending, or are there any festivals or events around you? And in the meantime, I'm just blending out my crease. Yay! Oh my God, Desi, you're going to like the one concert that I would love to attend, but that never happens here in Belgium. I love Rob Zombie. Like literally before I put this shirt on, I was wearing my tiny bit disgusting Rob Zombie sweater. I love his music. I also like Marilyn Manson, but like apparently their tour together is super good. So yeah, I'm kind of really bummed that they don't do that exact tour here in Belgium or like in Europe at least. It's only in the US. So yeah, I would love to go see Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson, but like Rob Zombie is just awesome. So yeah, have fun. I'm sure you will have an amazing time. His performance is every time so good. Cindy. Also, sorry for the lack of posting on my channel. For those of you following me, I'll post a video. And Cindy, seriously, you're going through a rough patch right now. Like, you don't have to focus on any videos. Like, I mean, it's normal. I would not be recording or editing or doing any video things at all. So, yeah, I feel it's normal you don't post. Like, you don't need to apologize for that. Okay, let's get some black in here. These lenses make it kind of hard to see what I'm doing. I hope this doesn't turn out too bad. Cindy also says, but I feel bad and YouTube makes me happy. Yes, but YouTube should not be an obligation. It should be something that you can do when you have the time to do it. Or like me, if you're crazy enough to film like multiple videos at a time and then upload them and blend them, etc. But like it's something that you have to need to find balance for. And sometimes life just gets in the way. That's normal. And Desi, if I could, I would 100% go with you. I would love to. That would be awesome. Like it's a shame that like a lot of people that I really feel like I would get along with very well in real life live so far away. Like for example, there's also Amy Necrotique, who I've been friends with for over a year already, and she lives in the US. I live in Belgium. We talk on a regular basis, but like it's different. I wish that we would live closer to each other because it would be easier to meet up, etc. Anyhow, my cat is really playing loudly today. Like usually the cat sleeps. And right now that I'm like, oh, the cat will be silent, she's making lots of noise. Like typical. Oh, hello Tio, welcome. Hi. I hope your holidays, if you were on holiday, right? Tio, were you on holiday? I think he was on holiday. I'm not sure anymore. And Dizzy says, I feel the same and I love Amy. I love how I find she's how I find your channel. Oh, awesome. Yeah, a lot of people have found me through Amy's channel, and we are planning more collabs, but it's kind of hard because of multiple reasons, mostly our work schedules. And yeah, it's been crazy at my job lately. Especially now with the holidays, like there's no one at our company, so I have to work double the amount that I usually do, and I usually already work the amount of work or for people, so it's crazy. And Tio, you're not on holiday anymore, but school hasn't started yet, or does it in Germany? Because like in some countries, school starts differently. in here in Belgium. I'm gonna try and get my makeup done as well as talk to you guys. Usually my makeup takes me about an hour, but when I'm talking to people, it takes me 2 hours. Not that I mind, not at all, but like, it's fun. Tio. Tio is on sick leave. What happened to you? Want to talk about it? Or if you don't have to talk about it, of course, but like, I like to get to know you guys better. The people who watch my videos, who comment, etc. In the meantime, I'm gonna continue my makeup. So what I'm going for is kind of like doll-like big eyes. I'm not sure how well I'm gonna succeed at it, but I'm gonna try. So Tio convinces doctor to give him 2 weeks of sick leave, but he wanted 4. But like when you have a checkup and it's not going well, then they kind of have to give you more, no? Well, that's what they do here in Belgium. So, I got these new brushes by Real Techniques. They are like a different type of bristles than I'm used to, and they pack a lot more color than I'm used to. So it's like trying to find the right balance between not applying too much, but still getting the color payoff that I want. Can you guys actually hear the music I'm playing or not? Because I'm having some music on to mentally prepare me for my dancing video, but I'm not sure if you guys can even hear it. Cindy says I hear it a bit. Desi says she can't hear it. Okay. And Cindy only watched my. I'm putting on my music on louder. Can you guys hear it now? I'm kind of turning my things towards you guys. It's all electronic music I'm gonna be playing tonight. So if you don't like electronic music, let me know, so I can maybe not include some songs. It's all music that gets played like when we go out. Um, yeah, my makeup stash, it's already outdated because I got rid of some products and I bought some new ones. Yeah, it's terrible. Like, it's just like momentary thing. Cindy knows this song. What is it? This is actually my favorite song by this particular band slash artist. If anyone else recognizes the song, you can of course also comment what it is. Sydney says, do you know the title? My brain is much sore. Yeah, no worries. Mush, whatever the mush. Mushy brain. Well, if you guys want me to tell you what song it is, I could. Tio, well, I'm not doing well at the moment, and I have a 4-week practical course in biochemistry, which starts on Monday. I'll be exhausted. That's why you see. Yeah, I totally get that. Like, ugh, Having to work on top of doing your studies has to be like extremely exhausting. I already was super tired just after my regular school, and I didn't have to go to work afterwards. So I fully understand what you mean. Tio's also saying I would have to go to work from 8 till midnight and have to get up at 6 for uni. Like, that's crazy, dude. Like, I would not be able to manage that. Ooh, and the Gothic Slytherin has also joined. Hi there, I'm doing my makeup because I'm gonna be filming a video later today. Well, tonight, technically. Um, so yeah, hello and welcome. Gothic Slytherin says maybe may not be able to communicate accurately because of lag. Yeah, no worries, sweetie. Yeah, I'm just preparing for filming a video. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. And yes, definitely, Tio, your studies are way more important than work. Like, if you get your degree, it will be more than worth it. So yeah, all I'm doing right now is playing with blacks and whites and just getting the right combination and shape that I want for my eyes to have today for this particular look. Not going for anything special or something, just black and white cut crease look, and then I'll be adding some eyeliner and I'll be probably done. And for those of you curious, yes, I am using my notoriously morbid products. The first shade I started with was So Goes My Nation, which is like the perfect base color for me. The black I am using is Bloody Awful Poet, and then the white I am using is It's the White Hats. And that's basically what I'm working with right now. So I think it's working better. Let's pick this shit. And the song you just heard was actually Silent Green by Wumpscut. Well, if you can hear the music. And Spotify decided to give me ads from time to time because I'm using the in-browser app and I'm not like paying for it. So, but it's okay. It's only a tiny bit of ads that are wasting my time right now. Tio says the fact that my grandma passed away on Tuesday evening, not because I'm sad, because there will be more stress because of it. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks. Like my family's having a big quarrel, like a big not fight, but like discussion about some things as well. So I hope some people in my family stay alive a bit longer, but it's not going well. Um, we'll see what happens. But like people passing away, and especially all the the disputes it can lead to because of money, etc. That's like the most awful thing. It's like you can't even mourn the dead, that people are already like want to take their money or something. Like, it's terrible. And I just spilled powder all over myself. This is typical. This is why I keep makeup wipes with me, because I already have black on my hands. I think the next step is gonna be eyeliner. Let's grab it somewhere around here. Oh, the music is better again. So I'm just tightlining my eyes right now. Yeah, the death topic is really too accurate right now, or like too present right now. I don't like it, but well, I don't mind it either, but I don't like all the fighting and bitching that comes with it for some people. There we go. That immediately looks a lot better. Gothic Slytherin. Those are stressful times. When my mom passed away, I was definitely more stressed about what would happen then than said about her death. Might sound selfish, but really death is something I learned to accept. Yeah, death definitely sucks, but like you can, well, I'm not gonna say live with it, but it's manageable. But people fighting and bickering about things that are after that, that's like a lot worse. Looks very weird without eyebrows. And Desi said earlier she was also preparing to go to Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson. Like, Desi, are you also doing makeup? If so, what are you doing? I would love to know. And there's someone new joining. Hello and welcome. Yeah, Cindy's absolutely right. We're here to talk about positive things, about fun things. So yeah, let's get our minds off these not so fun things. Desi, yes, I just put red all around my eyes. Awesome. Um, you have still have the split hair, I think. Yes, you have, because it's awesome. I know it's awesome. Um, I actually just bought a dress. I'm gonna quickly pull it out. I think you're gonna like it. So if I would ever have split hair, I would have this dress all the time. Um, yeah, I just bought it because I really like black and red and I wanted this dress. So yeah, it's a split dress. And now I want split hair to match the dress. So yeah, it's awesome. It is a bit like a body fits, body tight dress. And it is awesome. It has these strappy details that cross, so the straps are also like black and red. It's super cool. Um, it is a bit revealing and a bit short on me, but it's so cool. I'm not gonna be wearing this in my dancing video, but I'm actually looking into getting a split wig at some point, so I can have black and red hair for one of my videos, and then I will absolutely be matching it with this and with black and red makeup. Like, I am already living for that look. But yeah, this is one of my newest dresses that I bought secondhand from someone. Um, that particular person was in the Boobies, so Emily Boo's group. She was talking that she needed money for, I'm not sure what she needed money for anymore. And she was selling a bunch of things. So I got a bunch of Real Techniques brushes from her, that dress, and then a jar full of fake blood for special effects makeup, which was awesome. But to be honest, I'm most excited about the dress. Yeah, I love black and red. Like, if you find anything black and red, I'm most likely gonna like it. So let's see what those comments are saying. Lego. Oh, Desi says, and wing liner and thick lashes. I love that we can go all out. Yes. Um, I'm also gonna do liner, but I'm gonna try and get the kind of circuit board liner like I did at the Amphi Festival, like with the tiny circuit boards underneath my eyes. I think that will look cool for the type of video I'm gonna film today. But I'm not sure yet. Like, if I like my look with just like the inner eye bigger, you'll see. Getting black all over my hands again. But yeah, we'll see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna apply lashes for sure. And I actually have to start looking out for new lashes. I reuse my lashes, so I peel off the glue once I've worn them. So before the next time I apply them. And I can use my lashes up to like 10, 15 times before they start getting like glue that doesn't come off and lashes that are like getting crooked, etc. from wearing them too much. So yeah, I'm looking into buying new lashes, but I'm not sure where to go from. I did really like the red cherry lashes that I bought, but there was no glue with them. I also really like the Eyeliner lashes, and those always come with like a tiny tube of glue, and I really like using that glue, but only the tiny tubes that come with the lashes. So I'm probably gonna buy some more eyeliner lashes, most likely. But like, if you guys have any recommendations on eyelashes, you could always let me know. And my playlist has gone to end one. There we go. I think that is more or less okay. More or less. Let's see. Galactic Slytherin says, I got 50 olive green glass stems for my cemetery and still I need to buy more. I did only the front of the gates with that 50. Awesome. Yeah, I really want split hair. Like, it's something I've always wanted, like half red, half black, or just my fringe red and the rest black. Or I always had, well, I used to have a bit of red in like the underneath layers of my hair. So if I would have my hair up, you would see it. But like after I stopped school, I just dyed my hair one color to have an easier time finding a job. And I'm not sure how my current workplace is like tolerant to colored hair, etc. They're kind of easing up to my piercings and tattoos, so I'm just gonna hold it up a little bit more before I'm like, with black and red hair suit a work environment. But like, after all, I'm not in direct contact with like any customers, so maybe it would be good. Nice Wolf says, I'm a bloody unicorn. Hello there, unicorn. And Cindy says the Primark Wispies are quite decent. Yeah, but I tried them, but I don't like them enough. Like, I'm willing to pay 15 euros for a pair of lashes that I like, because I do wear them often. I can reuse them, and I prefer having like better quality lashes than purely like the cheap synthetic ones. Otherwise, I would buy like the action packs that they have. They have 3 lashes, like the really extra ones, the kind of extra ones, and then the wispy ones. Tio says, what also looks great is under black hair and top red hair. But that probably could cause problems at work. Yeah, I think it would. Like, if I would dye a part of my hair red again, it would either be split hair or the underneath layers again, I think, because I still love my black hair, but I would love to have split. I think I'm just gonna have to look for a wig for the split hair. Let's blend it out a little bit more. Okay, and now I'm gonna be a bit more silent for a little while because I'm gonna do my eyeliner. And I always struggle with my eyeliner. I'm actually not gonna use this one today. I'm gonna use the other one. People who have never tried the NYX eyeliners, you definitely should, because their brushes are really thin and really easy to work with because it's an actual brush and not like a stem or like a foam tip or anything. So if you're looking into eyeliner, this is how fine the NYX ones are. I'm not sure if you can see it. So this is the NYX liquid matte eyeliner, and they also have the vinyl liners, which are really good. So I'm gonna try and line my eyes. And I do have to be very careful not to poke myself in the eye with my lenses because that would not be nice at all. And I think my playlist is taking all of the N1 songs right now because it's like the third one in a row. I might just skip a few songs to get past the N1. Not that I don't like N1, but it's not what I'm doing for today. Oh, this is better. It's actually really awkward doing my eyeliner with lenses in. Um, Theo says that exactly my problem with eyeliners. I'm literally unable to use eyeliner. Um, yeah, eyeliner can be tricky. You just have to start trying out different eyeliners until you find something that works for you. But because I was in art school before, for some reason, I find it way easier to use like brush tip eyeliners. Oh, and my lens is totally like awkward. Cindy says, Kat, I'm planning to get a new set by Enemy Cold, but only for the lower half of my hair and single-ended ones. How many would I need? Um, 20 to 30, I think, to be safe, because you have a lot of hair. So yeah, I think 20 to 30 single-ended ones. I think that would work for like up to tops of your ears. Like if you do that lower half of your head, I think you would need 20 to 30. And I try to install them myself. Well, if you need help, feel free to come by. You know, I'm always there to help. The Gothic Slytherin. I haven't been doing my makeup as often as I would like to these days. I miss all the colors. Yeah, if you have seen my makeup collection, you know that I have like tons of colors to work with, and almost half of them are still sealed because I don't do my makeup often enough to actually use all of the colors. So every time I try to do makeup, like today I'm already fucking up, I try to use at least one color that I haven't used yet. So yeah, I have so many eyeshadow shades. But thing is, I'm also like subscribed to the vanishing cabinets. So every month I get new products to play with, and it's always 4 or 5 products. So this month it was, I think, 2 or 3 eyeshadow shades, a blush shade, a setting spray. I think it was. Sometimes it's lip products, sometimes it's, well, there's always at least 1 or 2 eyeshadows. So every month I get more eyeshadows, and it's not always colors that I would have picked myself, but it's still fun to experiment with. But like, yeah, it's just a lot of makeup to play with. Let's see if I can match my other eye more or less. Also, a tip if you're working with like eyeliner, always start with doing little strokes and connect them Don't try to do your entire eye in one time because it hasn't ever worked for me. So I'm just kind of dragging the brush along amongst my lash line. Um, Got Explorer says I got a NYX palette and it's like a lot of colors of the rainbow, and I've been doing crazy looks still with plenty of black too. Well, what I like to do personally is have a color and then blend it out into black. That's what I personally like to do, or just white and blend it out into black, like I'm doing today. But I love doing those transitions because you can still wear color, but not have it be like too much out there. And trying to match your wings of eyeliner is like crazy difficult. I'm always happy that my lashes kind of hide my messy eyeliner. Well, it's not messy, but it's just not the same on each side. Also because one of my eyes is more hooded than the other, so yeah. There we go. That's a lot better. So now we have eyeliner done. Wee! Or at least like the base of my eyeliner. And I always kind of drag the outer wing into my lower lash line so that the black is really black in the outer corners. I'm gonna quickly do that as well. There we go. Oh, and this lens is just not cooperating. Like, if you see this lens acting up weird, I'm very sorry, but like, I'm not sure what's happening. It's maybe because I opened my eye too much, but like, it's not always fine. On the other side. What I do is I line the entire top lid, then thicken it because I always wear the thickest eyeliner ever. Then I'll do the wings. I have more trouble matching the angle than the thickness. Yeah, for me, it's actually I do my lid and then I flick out and then I connect the wing to my eye shape. And on this side, it always turns out perfect. And on this side, I'm not sure what happens, but for some reason, the angle always is like a tiny bit different, but it's mostly because here I can just follow my eye shape because my eye is not as hooded as this one, or is more hooded. I'm not sure which one. I think this one is more hooded. One of the eyes is easier to follow the curve of than the other one, so I always fuck up the other side. But yeah, that's just my eye shape, and there's nothing really that can go wrong with it. Um, yeah, it's the easiest method, definitely. Just start with a line and then thicken it as you go, because otherwise it will always be like a mess. And now I'm not sure what to do, if I should do my inner eye point or if I should just do like the extra eye line underneath. Um, I'm actually not too sure. So what I'm gonna do now, if any of you struggle with having gaps in between your lashes and your eyeliner, if you're working with a matte eyeliner, my best trick is to take a tiny sponge, well, not sponge, like brush with some black eyeshadow and just poke that in between your lashes. I find it way more comfortable than using an eyeliner or an eyeliner pencil. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to go in between my lashes and intensify the black. And because I'm just using matte eyeliner, it doesn't really matter that I'm gonna do this. There we go. So I'm not sure. I'm probably not making any sense to you guys, but this side I just filled in the black, and this side I haven't. So this side it's way more opaque, and this side it's like patchy still, but I'm not sure how well you can see it because like webcam quality, etc. Theo, what looks better on a guy? Decent eyeliner or messy eyeliner? No eyeliner. No, it it honestly depends. Like my current boyfriend doesn't wear any makeup, and I don't care about it. Someone I used to date before, who was the same guy Cindy dated, he was really like passionate about his makeup. He was better at makeup than me, and he always wore like intricate makeup designs, and it was really cool. I also dated someone who just did like smudgy kohl pencil on his lower lash line, and then just smudged that out. Depends on the aesthetic you're going for, honestly. No, but I just love my boyfriend the way he is. I mean, like, I would never ask him to put on makeup for any reason at all. I don't think it's necessary. But when I was at the Amphi Festival, there were a bunch of really stunning people, like also guys with really cool makeup looks, and I was like, they are so good at this. There we go. I'm just filling in those gaps. Yay! There we go. Cindy, speaking of that person he lives, oh great, like he can do whatever he wants as long as he doesn't bother me. Theo says that's too much. I usually only wear makeup when I go out to certain events, not in daily life. Yeah, you should do whatever you want to do. Whatever suits your aesthetic and what you want from your life, that's what you should do with your makeup as well. I personally don't wear any makeup to my job. So to work, I'm always barefaced and I don't care. But like on weekends or when I'm filming videos, I like to put on makeup. It's something that I really enjoy doing and I'm really kind of passionate about. But yeah, I really like wearing makeup and doing makeup, so that's why I do it. Okay, so what are we gonna do next? Lashes. There is the person. Welcome, the person. So yeah, speaking of my dancing video again, if you guys have any like songs that you think I should dance to or like club music you like, um, I might have to grab out my shortlist. So my shortlist for some of you who might be interested, I already have the band Synth Attack. I have two songs by them that I really like. The first one is Life is a Bitch. And then the second one is actually their version of Faithless's Insomnia. And if you have seen my favorites video, like I have that song stuck in my head. It's terrible. Um, the other songs I have Shiver, who have a few songs that I like, but particularly Pharmaceutical Grade. I also have Noise of X, Please Hang Up, and Warning on my short list, and Riot Trigger by Incubite. So those are the songs that I'm kind of hesitating between right now. I also have Suicide Commando and Comic Christ on the list, but I think they are like overdone already. So yeah, I'm not sure what to do. And hey Shaker, well, welcome again. Hey Shaker, welcome back. And Cindy says noise of X because it fitted what you were planning. Yeah. Well, it's gonna be a dancing video, the way that I dance when I go out to the club. Nothing super fancy. Well, I don't dance super fancy, so it's not gonna be super fancy. There we go. So that's my lashes done. For those of you wondering, Essence Get Big Lashes Volume Boost Waterproof Mascara. This is my go-to mascara. It is better than most of the expensive ones I've tried. The only one that I find is a tiny bit better is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara, the waterproof one. But it's like 5 times as expensive though, so no. Hey Shaker, did you guys listen to Lucifer's Friend yet? Um, is it a band or is it a book or is it something else? Because I'm not sure what it is or should be, or I'm not sure. And Cindy says that she should get waterproof mascara again, and I totally agree because the only decent mascara for me at least is waterproof mascara because well I get teary eyes and if my eyes tear up then like all of it is gone. Hey Shaker says it's a band. And what type of band? What type of music is it? If it's electronic based music, I could put it on right now so we can maybe listen to it a tiny bit together. If not, I'm not going to put it on because I'm not going to break the vibe of the electronic music right now. But if it is, be sure to tell me. Um, Cindy says, but I got quite a few mascaras too. Just for now, yeah. Be sure to switch your mascaras on time because mascara can get bad real fast. Taking out my glue. Yeah, hey Shaker, I remember you recommending it, but I don't remember. I think I looked it up, but I don't remember what I thought of it, to be very honest. Ancient metal. Sounds cool. Well, maybe I should just look it up later. But I'm kind of getting ready to have a electronic dance video made, so I want to stay into that genre of music. Oops. And the song that's playing here right now is Saevia's Before I Die. I'm not sure if you guys can hear any of it because it's not really loud. Um, Cindy says, We Happy Few got officially released a few days ago. Yay! It's a game that I bought like 2 years ago when it was still on demo version. And I played it a bunch of times and I gave them feedback. And then one day I just stopped playing it. And that's basically my life. I start playing a game, I get really into it, and then suddenly I just stop playing it. Like right now I'm playing Quake. So yeah, I play Quake Champions pretty often right now. And I know that one day I'm just gonna not be interested anymore and just not play anymore. So that's my gaming life. That's how I game. And I need my tweezers to apply these. Here we go. Flush number 1 is on. Hooray! Hey Shaker, do you like Skinny Puppy? I just discovered him. I know them, but I don't actively listen to them, and that might be disappointing to a lot of other people. But I don't care. I mean, like I listen to the music I like, and if that happens to be a band, then that happens to be that band. But if it's not, well, then it's not. There we go. So my first lash is in place. Hooray! I always struggle like mad with my lashes. It's the one part of makeup that I think has the most effect of all, but it's also the most difficult of all to do. Like if you see my eyes right now, this side has the fake lash on, and the other side doesn't. I have to still be kind of careful not to put too much pressure on them yet. Oops. I think it makes a huge difference whether you're wearing lashes or not. So Cindy, Gothic Floryn, Ogre, should I stop it again? I guess. Ooh, Ogre is going to Montreal. That's really cool. Like, I always really enjoy that people are passionate about music and still going to live shows. Because here in Belgium, there's not a lot around, and people, for some reason, don't really go to live shows a lot anymore. But I always really enjoy seeing bands live, and I really find it like a shame. Ugh, I struggle with this live. Hold on, please. So that I really find it a shame that there's not a lot of like gothic events here in Belgium that have live performances. I know it's expensive to get the bands here, etc. But there's lots of bands that like tour in Germany, go to the Netherlands, go to France, but never come in Belgium. So you either have to travel to another country around Belgium to see the bands you want to see or not see them. And I think that's a pity. Like before we used to have, we didn't have a lot, but we still had some concerts every year of like gothic bands. Yeah, maybe someday it will change. And there we go. My second lash is also applied. Hooray! Kind of sick of this song. And we have publicity. Gothic Slytherin. I can't even see your lashes because I have to put the video in 144p to be able to watch it without too much lag. Whoops. You might be able to see it afterwards. Yeah, Cindy, we live in Skipland and not Belgium. Like, it's really awkward. If you go to like bands who tour Europe, it's like a lot of countries, and then all of a sudden, like, not Belgium. Like, everything around Belgium is taken, but not Belgium. It's like, why? Why? Because there are venues and there are event promoters. There's just, yeah. Theo says at least one festival per year in Belgium would be fine. Well, we have festivals. We have this weekend. We have Wefest. I'm not sure what bands we are having at Wefest. I'm gonna try and find it. If I can get Wefest typed without having to move too much shit around my desk. The festival. So it's actually because the 15th, yes, Wednesday was a public holiday, so a national holiday here in Belgium. The festival starts on that day and continues until Sunday. Let me tell you a few of the headliners. So on Wednesday, there wasn't really a lot. It was Auger, Softwave, This Can Hurt, and Peter Murphy, 40 Years of Bauhaus Celebration featuring David G. Then yesterday, the 16th, Dark Side Eons, Rosa Parks, Parade Ground, Pro Patria, A Split Second, Covenant, Chameleon Vox, The Christians, The Wedding Present, Machiavel, Wang Chung, Roland Gift of the Fine Young Cannibals, Axel Bauer, Mitch Ure, Duff, and DJ Zibidas. Then today, so Friday, we had Doganov, Monica Jeffries, Meet a Tiger, Orphan Plant, Echoes of Yul, Dive, Die Group's Project Pitchfork, Flesh and Fell, Altered Images, Peter Godwin, A Flock of Seagulls, Annabella's Bow Wow Wow, ABC, Kim Wilde, and then again the DJ. Tomorrow it is Doug Geist, Ashcode, Cole, Charcoal City, my show, Devil and the Universe, She Passed Away, Cindy, She Passed Away is playing tomorrow, and Frontline Assembly on stage 1, and then Katrina from Katrina and the Waves, Department S, Modern English, Nouvelle Vague, Heaven 17, Limahi, the voice of Kajagugu, Paul Young, and then again the same DJ. And then Sunday, the day that I am going, is A Slice of Life, Struggler, Far, Dole, Antipole, Trisomy 21, Clan of Zymox, Suicide Commando, Lords of Acid, and on the second stage, Captain Sensible, N-Emotion, Red Zebra, Shriekback, Mark Almond, Jewel, and Vive la Fête. But I'm especially going for Clan of Zymox, Suicide Commando, and Lords of Acid. So I'm not sure at what time we're gonna go on Sunday because we got our tickets rather early, so they were rather cheap as well. Um, but like that's one of the Gothic festivals. Like I think this is currently the only Gothy festival we have here in Belgium that has some good names. But because it's spread out over so many days, it's like only a few bands every day that we would like to see. I think the full combination ticket was 120 euros, which is not expensive. I think the day tickets that we got was 40 euros each. Considering the amount of bands we want to see, it's really worth it. Because if you want to go to a Suicide Commando concert, you already pay 25 to 30 euros. So yeah, we're especially going for Clan of Zymox, Trisomy 21 as well, Suicide Commando, and Lords of Acid. Of course, I haven't seen Lords of Acid live yet. I know they were looking for like alternative people to act with them on stage, but like, no thanks. Like, I'll just be a visitor in the crowd. Um, so I'm seeing lots of reactions to the bands that are coming. So Montreal also has a tiny goth fest. That is awesome. I think that every town should, or every country should have at least like one alternative festival or something close to it. We also have metal festivals that we have much more of. We have Alcatraz Festival, which was last weekend. We have Graspop Metal Meeting, which was in June, I think. And then we have several other things. But like in the metal scene, if you're really into metal here in Belgium, there is a ton of things to do. But like if you're into gothic alternative music, like the more electronic genre, then it's really a lot harder to find things to do and to enjoy, etc. um Tio, no, oh shit, like Tio poured his cup of noodles all over the floor. Like, be careful with your food. Like, don't spill all of your shit everywhere. Like, it's food. Food is precious. You should eat food, not throw it on the floor. Oh. So we're gonna continue this makeup. I think I'm gonna maybe leave my eyes as is right now. I might do some liner things afterwards, but I'm first gonna do my base, which is gonna take less time, hopefully. And because it is summer, I'm actually wearing only the Light 45 Neutral by Kat Von D because I kind of got a tan. And I don't like getting tans. For those of you who know me, I hate getting a tan. But like, I spent so much time outside doing the reenactment events that, well, it was just inevitable. But still. Oh, fuck. So I wasn't gonna wear this nose piercing anyway, so I'm just gonna take it out quickly because it will make it easier to apply my foundation. And there's actually more people joining. So if you're new here, if it's your first time or maybe your second time or whatever, if you're new here, if you're not Cindy or Tio or Gothic Slytherin, introduce yourself because most people here I know because they are the hardcore base of people following my channel and commenting. But there's always new people, and I love that there's always new people. And we're almost at 2,500 subscribers. Like, it's insane. It was my goal for this year, and I always kind of set my goals low enough that I can reach them. But still, it's really awesome to reach those goals. Because same thing, you guys stop liking my content or like just don't enjoy it anymore. And Cindy says, yeah, you did it, but I'm not at 2,500 yet, sweetie. I am at, I'm quickly gonna check, 2,468. So yeah, it's 32 people left. So yeah, we'll see if it's still in August. If not, well, then it's in September. But like, it would be really cool though. I think next week's video is gonna have a lot of attraction, or at least I hope it will, because I put a lot of time and effort into it. Quickly do my foundation better than this. Yeah, I actually started using this thing again after not using it for like half a year, because of the Real Techniques set that I bought from a girl. That also gave me, well, sold me that dress. Um, I actually took it with me to an event because I didn't want to take my expensive Kat Von D brush. I was like, I'll just take this thing. And I was surprised at how well it worked to apply my makeup. So I'm switching back to using this Real Techniques sponge thing. Well, for now at least. We'll see how long I keep using it because it doesn't give the same coverage as the Kat Von D thing does. But sometimes I don't want too much coverage. I'm seeing you guys type. I'm gonna read in a moment. Hold on. Hold your horses. Okay. And then my French over it again. Yay! The more people join, the better. Unless trolls, they can stay outside. Yeah, trolls can leave. Trolls have no place here. um, Trolls belong under bridges. Yes, exactly. Swamps and bogs and caves. Yeah, ogres. And I, for some reason, muted my music or put it on pause, but I'm gonna start it back up again. Let's see what good music we have in here. I'm gonna put on one of my other songs that I really like. Ogre from Skinny Puppies. No, he's not scary at all, even. There we go. The one thing that I hate about doing my makeup is that after I'm done doing my makeup, my desk is just covered in products and brushes and everything that I've used to do my makeup. Not that I regret doing my makeup or not that I mind using many things, but it's like I first have to clean up before I can do anything else. Um, There is an exception to everything. Ernesto Lopez. I am on YouTube. I like to know you, Cindy. Ernesto, if your behavior gets out of hand, as in if you don't stop harassing Cindy, I'm gonna have to kick you out. So this is your one and only warning. You don't bug people on here. So this is a safe place for everyone, not just for me. Hey Shaker says he's not. Have you seen those guys live? Well, I haven't actually. He's allergic to fake blood. Well, then he's not using the right type of fake blood. Like, you should know, like, this is gonna sound weird, but I have 6 to 8 types of fake blood that I use for special effects makeups, of course. Um, but every blood is different based. Like, it's a different type of silicone or a different type of pigment, etc. So it's really like up to me what I'm gonna use on the person, and it also depends like the viscosity, etc. So yeah. Tio says, "What did I miss?" Uh, I don't think you missed anything, Tio. Uh, Gothic Slytherin. Yes, I'd imagine there are different types. Yes, there are. If I do a follow-up video on my different types of blood, um, this year, maybe for my Halloween videos, I will show like all the different types of blood I have. But some types of blood that I mentioned in that video, I actually don't own anymore or never really. Well, I did own them at some point, but it's like the cheapy carnival type bloods. I don't have those and I don't keep those. So no, the ones I have are more meant for really special effects makeup. and for working on silicone prosthetics, etc. So they're really cool. And Hey Shaker says, I must be off. Bye, everyone. Enjoy your evening, Orphea. Well, thank you very much, Hey Shaker, and maybe, hopefully, see you soon. And right now, I am listening to Roter Songs, who played at Chimera Luna Festival. I saw lots of people who have seen Roter Songs live. I would love to have seen them, but they didn't play at the Amphi Festival, unfortunately. Maybe next year. I would love to see Roter Songs live one day. I haven't seen them so far, but I've heard great things about their live shows and their performances, etc. So yeah, one day maybe. Earlier this week I did makeup, and I used I used blush for the first time in a very long time, and I hated it. Like, blush is just something so not me, something that I will not use anymore. It was just so weird. Really weird. And Cindy says, didn't they play at a vampire party back in... No, Rotersand was never part of a vampire party. At least not that I know of. Could be, but I don't think so. I would have remembered seeing Rotersand live. Go. So, this is what my makeup looks like so far. I'm gonna quickly put the light out. It's getting really hot, that lamp, so this is my normal lighting. So yeah, what do we do next? I will add the circuit boards to my makeup, but I'm not sure when. Yeah, Cindy knows the music. It's Nonstop Violence from our collab video. It's one of the only songs by Apoptigma Berserk that I really like. So yeah. Dizzy, have fun. Be sure to post a picture of your makeup on Instagram so I can like it and leave you a comment. Have fun at the show. Enjoy it. Yeah, don't forget to have fun. I think that's most important. Bye, Dizzy. Where are my piercings? My piercings are underneath you guys. So I'm quickly gonna have to move you. So right now you can see how awful my setup is. I literally have a chair on which I put my box full of accessories, on top of which I put you guys. So you are at like almost eye level for me, almost. And even then it's not like high enough. Being tall. And now let's look for my piercing rings. And the Gothic Slytherin says, gonna do artistic stuff with a god friend on Sunday. How awesome is that? That is really awesome. Do you know what you are gonna do already? Or not yet? Or maybe not sure what you're gonna do yet. Now let's look for one of my nose piercings. I don't really feel like putting a clicker in, so I'm not gonna do that. I also feel like I've lost a few of my piercings, or maybe they're still in my travel bag. That's also an option. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the piercings at this. I'm put in here right now. Like, my desk is just covered in makeup right now. It's terrible. Let's see. I think for lips, I'm gonna go for a black lip, unless any of you have another proposition. If I'm not doing a black lip, I will be adding like lines on top of the lip color, but I'm not sure what lip color to use except black. So if you guys have something else that might be cool in mind, feel free to let me know. And I am gonna do like the inner eye V thing. Um, Cindy says, yes, black was also my idea. Maybe metallic topping from an eyeshadow in the middle, just a shiny, shimmery bit. Okay. Yeah, I could maybe do that. Like, if I have something that is really white and shimmery, that could work. Ugh. There we go. So now I have my inner eye pointy things as well. Gothic Slytherin. We're probably gonna draw, but I might do a few DIY stuff for school as I'm customizing all my school supplies for uni. I have a few goth friends, but they all live so far away. It was nice to find one that lives a few minutes away from my city. Yeah, I have a lot of friends here, like overall in Belgium, but only a few live close enough to me that they can meet up or that we find moments to meet up because a lot of them work as well. And I work a regular like office job, but a lot of them don't. So it kind of makes it hard to meet up with my friends as well. Like Cindy is one of my only friends that I see on a kind of regular basis, which is like 3 or 4 times a year, sometimes more. It depends. Like when we still went to the same tattoo artist, every time that I went to go get tattooed, Cindy would try and hop in as well, which was really nice. But like that's not always possible, of course. And I'm looking for a particular brush to start doing the outline of my eye things with. If for some reason you also want to draw things on your face and you're not really feeling confident enough, or you don't know yet what design you want, you can always use like a really fine detail brush and just a tiny bit of black eyeshadow powder and just start drawing the shapes on so that it's just very faint. And if you don't like it, you can just get rid of it. And then afterwards, when I'm happy with the shape, then I will, of course, put it in eyeliner. But that's what I'm going to do again for my eyes today. I'm just gonna draw the thing that I think will look good, kind of faintly. And then if I think it's gonna be okay the way it is, then I'm gonna just go over it with eyeliner. And I always try to get my both sides not even, like that there's a different design on each side. But it's very hard. Oh, Cindy, we try to meet up often at least. Yes. September meetup possibly. Yeah, maybe. August is crazy. Like entire August is still it's already filled up with me. Like this was my only kind of free weekend, and it's not even free because we're going to Wavefest on Sunday. So yeah, I hope in September it finally calms down because I have my next tattoo is also planned at the end of the month and then at the second week of September. So it's like all of these things happening. Oh, that eye is really annoying me. I'm gonna try and read. Speaking of tattoos, I asked tattoo artists for tattoo prices. The tattoo I'm thinking about would have to cost about 2,400 euros. Is that too expensive for an entire back piece? No. If it's a good artist who can work detailedly, etc., then no, it's not expensive at all for an entire back piece. You have to keep in mind that it's a lot of area to cover. I'm not sure if you have seen my back piece tattoo, but I think it was about 700 euros and it covers only the top of my back. It was a friend's price because she's a very good friend of mine, the tattoo artist. And it's not full color, it's basically line work with a tiny bit of color. So I think 2,400 euros, depending on the design, of course, would not be a lot for an entire back piece. Um, Welcome, Pale Enchantress, and also hello, beautiful. Um, Gothic Slytherin is talking about her tattoos as well. Speaking of tattoos, I have 14 now, and I already have plans for later this year. I want to get a Medusa Thai peaceful color. Okay, that is so cool. Um, my upper legs are starting to get filled up slowly, but they are starting to get there. So my next tattoo is also finishing my legs. Or well, at least matching the mod I have on one side of my leg, on the other leg as well. But it's gonna be a different mod. Let's see. Cindy says Medusa is so cool. I might get heck hecka, like I can't pronounce that name at some point. Um, Pale Enchantress asks, just curious, what music do you like, and are you musical yourself? I like a lot of music. Right now, I'm listening to more electronic goth music, but I also really like metal. I really like folk. I really like jazz. I really like a lot of musical genres, and I am into music myself, but I haven't played music in a while. I used to play flute, like dwarsfluit, which is the flute that you hold like this, and I also play the guitar, but I don't play often, and I'm not very good at it. But yeah, I have a background in music. I actually come from a very musical family. My mom used to repair musical instruments. She doesn't do it anymore, but she used to. And she also wrote music. So she composed music and was she wasn't known, but she was a bigger name of the Belgian jazz scene. But she stopped when we moved back to here in Flanders. But when we lived in the French part of Belgium, we both played a lot of music and we were into lots of bands, etc. Um, so yeah, Greek mythology tattoo would cover entire back from my neck to my tailbone. Yeah, then 2,400 euros is not expensive at all. So yeah. I'm gonna draw my other eye circuit board thingies as well now. Oh, my cat is scaring me. What the hell? She slept almost the entire time. She was awake when I started filming, and then I think she went to sleep, and now she's awake again. Like, holy shit. Scary kitty. Like you can even hear her playing right now. Ugh. And this lens is just. Ugh. Anyhow, there we go with the circuit board things. So yeah, if you can hear my cat playing, she's at my door right now playing with one of her balls. Yeah, that's what cats do. And my biggest trick for the circuit boards to get the dots right, or looking like dots, is actually to apply tiny black rhinestones. So yeah, that's fun. Anyone want to see the cat? If I can catch her. Come here. Honey, come. Oh, look at ya. So this is my cat. Yes, sweetheart. Yes. Were you sleeping? Oh. Hi, the person. Welcome back. Oh. She's getting a bit of attention from me right now. Like tiny attention whore. Nah, she's not grown. She's just lucky. Look, lucky. It's people. Not on my desk, sweetheart. Not on my desk. Yes. How do I know my cat has been drinking water? Because she has one wet paw. She always puts one of her paws inside her drinking bowl when she's drinking. I'm not sure why she does it, but she does it. And it's really funny because you can see like one wet paw mark along the hallway when she's drunk water. So, yeah. Anyhow, for the dots, I just use tiny black rhinestones near my eyes to get them round and to get them looking the way I want. So this is just some like really cheap eyelash glue that I got for free with some of my lashes somewhere in the past. And then it's really important that I find my tweezers again to apply them. And I can't see my black rhinestones on my black desk. Yay. So there we go. So that's what that looks like with the rhinestones. So the dots are in place right now. So Pale Enchantress, would love to hear you play one day. It's really cool that you like both God music and metal. I sing in a more metal band myself called Mark here on YouTube. Maybe you should check it out. Well, if you could leave it in the comments of my music favorites, that will be easier for me to find back because after this live stream is done, I actually don't see the comments entirely. So it's very hard to find something back in the comments that have been commented on this live stream. So if you want to make it easier for me to find your band back, because I would love to check it out, feel free to comment it on my music favorites video that I think came out today. Yes, we're Friday. It came out today. So now we have on this side a few dot work thingies and on the other side as well. I think this side is too bare. So what I can do is still add one. Connect. Gothic Slytherin. My roommate's girlfriend's cat has been staying over for like 2 weeks now. It's a crazy little kitty running over all the time and secretly plotting to destroy my Lego cemetery. Yeah, cats are awesome. Our cat started attacking our ankles. I'm not sure why. Well, she has done it before, but like recently she's doing it more and more, and it's really cute. But like we shouldn't let her do it because she will only do it more and more. There we go. That's better. I think that's better like this. Like I have an extra line and dot right now. Like you guys, you don't have to feel obligated to watch all of my videos. If it's something you don't like or you don't want to watch, then feel free not to. Like I'm all about creativity and openness on YouTube. Like yeah. I don't think you should watch a video because I made a video. I think if you watch the video because you want to watch it, that's more important. Okay. So except for the black lips, I am fully done. I mostly do my lips after I've changed clothes because my black lipstick that I'm currently using isn't like one that dries fully. Um, so yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet with that. Ooh, kicking the thing. Mm. At night when you try to sleep, cats can be really annoying. Well, lucky our cat sleeps when we sleep most of the time. Only in the morning she knows when I get up. Because she hears my alarm clock going, so she will be at the door waiting for me and circling around me when I try to get to the toilet as fast as possible. And I've a few times stepped on her tail and fell over her almost like cats sometimes. Um, so Cindy says Kaya also does the attacking ankles if we don't feed him quick enough in the morning. Well, she doesn't do it for that. It's because of playtime, and I think I know why. Because we're both at home. Well, my boyfriend is at home and I'm at home as well. And we don't really play with her a lot anymore because she's constantly tired if we try to play with her. But at some moments she gets a rush of energy and she attacks ankles. Yeah, so Pale Enchantress would love for you to check it out. I have always wondered how goths like or dislike gothic metal. Your makeup looks stunning, by the way. Thank you very much. It's a kind of simple black and white cut crease look with circuit board details because I'm going to be filming a dancing video afterwards. And I would love to check it out. I actually got into gothic electronic music through gothic metal music, well, metal music basically. And then I discovered industrial metal, and it's thanks to industrial metal that I discovered industrial electronic things, and that's how I got into electronic music basically. Gothic Slytherin. He somehow got into my room and tried to destroy my Halloween decoration too. Well, there's a few rooms in the house that my cat cannot go in, which is the bedroom, because I was really allergic to my previous cat and she slept in the same room as I did. So to avoid getting allergic to my cat currently, I don't let her into the bedroom. And I think it's better. It's more hygienic as well. Like if you sleep with your cat, yeah, no. So not in the bedroom and also not in the toilet, which is kind of obvious, but like, so those rooms she can't go in. And if I have anything that she really cannot touch, I will put it into the bedroom to avoid her getting at it. But honestly, I have like most of my filming equipment out here, like out, and she's not interested. So that's really good. Um, Cindy says we'd always feed keto first, but now we switch to Kaya being fed as first. I always go to the toilet first, then I get dressed, so my cat knows that she cannot beg for food. So when I am done getting dressed, she will have given up on circling around me, and then she will get her food. Because I'm not a fan of giving your pet food when they beg for it. Now she gets her food at like almost the exact same time, like in the morning and in the evening. So it's at 7:30, 7:45 in the morning, and then at 6:30, 6:45 in the evening. So she knows when she's going to get her food, so she doesn't really beg for it, but she will be sitting at her bowl. So Gothic Slytherin also talking about cats. He has a water bowl, but would rather drink from the sink. He tries to do that whenever we wash our hands. Oh yeah, my door is always closed because of my allergies. But for some reason, my roommate opened my door. Yeah, roommates suck. I'm lucky to live with my boyfriend, so that's a lot better. What I could propose for you, because my cat used to want to drink out of the tap as well, is getting one of those water bowls that you can connect to electricity, so it always like flowing. It's kind of like a miniature waterfall, and cats really enjoy drinking from those. We are looking into getting one for Lucky, but for now she has 3 or 4 water bowls inside the house. Like everywhere where there's tile flooring, she has a water bowl, and also outside. And talking about drinks, I need one. Mhm. Theo saying the cat of one friend of mine always jumped at the couch where I slept or scratched the wood underneath, and the cat always yelled at 4 in the morning. The cat also could open doors. What the hell? What the hell? Like, how would a cat open doors? Like, would it jump at the handle and then? I don't know. How the hell does a cat open doors? It blows my mind. I'm just happy that our cat is overall a really sweet and a really good cat, and she's not too like obnoxious or anything. Bill Enchantress says, my husband used to play in a band called The Sins of Thy Beloved. My boyfriend has a sweater of The Sins of Thy Beloved. He's actually really into that band. Is this meant to be? um, any music suggestions? Well, it depends what you're into. If you're into electronic music, as I do, then I can recommend right now. Synth Attack is one of the bands that I really like. Suicide Commando, of course. Depeche Mode is one of the older bands that I really listen to. What do I also have? Old Lords of Acid. I'm not sure what I think yet about the new album. Let me check. What do I else have in here? Roter Sand, Assemblage 23. And then I have more Shiver and Incubite and Synthetech in my playlist right now. But yeah, if you're into electronic music, you could check out my monthly music favorites videos. I think those videos are really good if you're looking into suggestions, because I include snippets of the songs so you can kind of decide if you like it or not. Oh, that's really cool that you're married to someone from The Sins of Thy Beloved. That's really, really awesome. It's a band my boyfriend really likes, so I'm pretty sure he will like your project as well. He's not back until tomorrow evening somewhere, so on Sunday I will try and get him to listen to it. Um, yeah, Depeche Mode. Depeche Mode is really awesome. But like, I listen more to electronic music than I do to metal music. But if we're talking about metal bands that I really like, Rob Zombie is my absolute favorite. I'm used to like Dead Stars a lot. I still like them a lot, but I just don't like their last albums, and there's nothing new coming out. So I hope they come out with either new stuff or I don't know. I would love for them to go back to their roots, to the more electronic industrial that they made. Pain is also a band that I really like. Amon Amarth, Dimmu Borgir, Ghost, I also really enjoy. Motionless in White is also one of my favorite bands. I'm trying to think what else do I listen to on a regular basis that is metal. Motorhead I listen to a lot as well. And then the classics like AC/DC, Kiss, Iron Maiden, Volbeat I also like to listen to from now and then. And Theo is also recommending music. Fosgore, yes, Fosgore. Fosgore is like my going out music. Theo also recommends Raised in Black and Cruise Shadows. Fun fact about Cruise Shadows, I can't stand their music. Like, the only music I like by them is where they're not singing. I just think that he's like too whiny in his music, but like that's just my opinion. Like, if you like that sound, then definitely check it out. And Cindy's recommending more metal, Arch Enemy, and In This Moment. Yes, they were really good as well. Gothic Slytherin. I listened to Dead Stars a lot in the past, but it was mostly to please my friend because she really loved them. I also liked them, but not enough to listen to it a lot. Yeah, I really love Dead Stars. I mean, I really like their first 2 albums, Synthetic Generation and Termination Bliss. Those will be my all-time favorites. But like the other CDs that they've brought out after that, were I'm it's not that they weren't my thing, but they weren't as electronic as the first ones, which I especially liked. What? How dare you not like my favorite band? Well, in French, we have a saying, les goûts et les couleurs, ça se discute pas, which basically means the colors and the flavors we don't discuss. So everyone is allowed to have their own favorite band or favorite food or favorite color, etc. And that's just something that is the way it is. So everyone's allowed to their own opinion, which is great. So um, Theo says, otherwise Jade and Wienertage. Oh, Wienertage, whatever how you say it, I like them as well. Cindy is also into something something, Fawn and Omnia. Um, I'm not into folkish metal things. I like folk, like flutes, folk, but not sorry, folk mixed with like other music styles. That's just not my thing. Yeah, I know, but like I prefer saying it because there's always people who will misinterpret things otherwise. Let's see. I have a member from Crew Shadows in my Facebook friends. Funny story, she added a lot of friends who interact with the page. Oh, that's cool. I have a lot of people from bands that I used to do the merch for on my Facebook as well. So it's really cool because I get to have like behind the scenes of some of their footage. And also, if there's new releases, I will see it like very often because they post it onto their personal pages as well as on the band pages, and then it gets onto my feed easier. Um, Theo says otherwise, Frozen Plasma. Yes, I love Frozen Plasma. Frozen Plasma is amazing. Yeah, folk, pagan, whatever. It's not my thing. I will enjoy it when it's playing, or if I'm at like a medieval festival, I will not mind it, but I'm not gonna put that music on myself. Like, no, it's not really my thing. Diary of Dreams. Yes, Diary of Dreams is cool. Their song The Wedding is really cool. Um, Gothic Slytherin. I want a signed copy of their last album too. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. It's even better than winning my giveaways. Diary, no, not Diary of Dreams. Mhm. So anyhow, guys, I'm still not sure what song I should use for my dancing video, um, but I should get started on it more or less. And yeah, music is very personal. Music is like I can't describe what music is to me. Music is everything to me. A day without music for me is like not possible. No way. Not possible. I wake up with music as my alarm clock. If I get to work by car, I will have music playing in my car. If I go by bike, I don't have music. At the office, we have like a general radio on that has like a lot of different genres of music. So they have jazz, they have more electronic based music, they have a bit of everything. But like in the evening when I'm home, we almost always have music on. If we're not watching TV, there's music playing either in my desk or at my boyfriend's desk, or we will have some new CDs that we've bought that are playing in the living room. We always have music on. And it's really awesome because we discover a lot of things. And yeah, I just couldn't imagine a day without music. That would be like terrible for me. Diary of Dreams would be a cheesy fact. Oh my god, you guys. Goth one-liners. um, I'm trying to get... Um, Pale Enchantress is saying my Instagram is Hulderdotter. Do you have one? Would love to add you. Yes, I'm Orphea333. Same way it's over here. And feel free to follow me. I will, after I'm done filming, etc., get onto my Instagram and just like pictures and add people and follow people, etc. Theo says if you want something exotic, I can recommend Heiko Chepkin. Okay, he's a great singer who combines Turkish rock with thrash metal and Turkish art music. Okay, that could be interesting. Theo, would you mind recommending me all those things on my music favorites video? Because otherwise, this is just gonna get lost into emptiness of video magic. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind commenting it on my music video so it's easier for me to find it back. Because that's the problem I have with some of my live streams. People would recommend me tons of things, and then afterwards it's really a struggle to find it back. So if YouTube would make it easier to go through the comments, that would be nice, but they don't. Yeah, I'm kind of not sure what to do right now. I'm gonna start preparing my outfits, and then I'm gonna go to the basement and start dancing. And if I'm getting tired, Red Bull or Monster to the savior because I've been up since 7 today. Um, yeah, Tia always posts like tons of things onto my videos, which is absolutely awesome. And then afterwards, when I'm done, like going through everything, I will have like 10 songs added to my music library because I like them. I'm not sure what I liked most from your last recommendations. I can't remember actually. But there were a few things that I actually really liked, and also that my boyfriend liked because he listens with me when I'm adding those songs or listening to those songs, and he goes like, yes, I want that. Send me the link of this or that, which is really awesome. And my cat is laying over there. She looks super tired. What have you been doing, tiny one? She's always close to me. It's so cute. Like if you're home alone with my cat Lucky, she will always try to be close to you. So she will either be in the room that you're in or somewhere so that she can see you. And it's really cute. It's really adorable. And now I'm gonna try and not stress out too much about what I'm gonna film and do downstairs in the basement. I hope there's not neighbors coming in when I'm dancing. Right next to where my car is parked, we have this huge like vent shaft thing, whatever. It's like a huge ventilator that they use to get air through the basement, so to the car park. So yeah, I hope that will be open because if it's open, you can actually see the vent plates, which is really cool. But if they shut the kind of sliding things in front of it, you don't see anything, and it's just like a raster in front of it. So I hope the vent things will be open. Cindy is my biggest fan. Yes, Cindy, you're my biggest fan. Not my tallest fan, but my biggest fan. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Cindy. You know I like to pun about it. Like people always think it's very funny if they see Cindy and me together, because like I'm like the tall giant, like I'm used to it. But like then they start making comments like, "Is she your sister? Like, how did you meet? Like, why is she so tiny?" But like Cindy is just cute sized. She's not tiny. She's cute sized. I guess you have grown. Go putting my stuff away. If you guys have anything you wanna tell me or talk about, I can stay for about 10 more minutes, but like at midnight, I'm gonna try and get my outfit together and start preparing to dance. Yay! Taking my black lipstick out already. Here. I'm actually really anxious to not just film the video, but like edit it and put it online, because there's so many people I think that will be like, but you're not industrial dancing. This is not God dance. Or people that are gonna go like, you try too hard to industrial dance. Well, it's totally not what I do. I'm just overthinking this, guys. Like I of course have my insecurities, so like yeah, it's normal. People think that because I'm on YouTube I'm like super confident in everything, but like no, I'm terrified of some things in life. That's also one of the reasons that I find it very hard to do live streams, is because I'm like, what if no one wants to come talk to me? What if no one joins me? Is anyone gonna join in? So before I do my live streams, I will most likely post a poll onto Instagram, kind of to see like, is anyone interested in seeing my face? Like, yeah, it's weird. Theo, to be honest, I'm not much taller than her, though, maybe 2 or 3 centimeters. The Gothic Slytherin is tiny too. Yeah, I'm just tall. I can't do anything about it. My mom is 1 meter and 74, 75 centimeters, and my dad is more or less the same length as I am, so 1 meter and 85, more or less. Um, and I'm the tiniest one of the children in my family. Like, my brother is 2 meter something something. My one cousin is 1 meter and 98. And the other one, I'm not sure how tall he is, but he's even taller than that. So he's like my brother, over 2 meters tall. So I'm the tiny one. Like, can you imagine? I'm 1 meter and 84 centimeters, and I'm the tiny one. Like, it's just ridiculous. How do people think we're sisters, though? I mean, just a cool compliment. Just think you're at Infected. Go with that mindset. Yeah, but like at Infected, there's other people dancing around me and there's smoke and I can hide. Well, I don't hide. Like, people at Infected think that I'm like the biggest bitch ever because I'm just like tall and dancing and not talking to anyone. Yeah, like all the misconceptions of these people. Yeah, people make conclusions too fast. They see two people together and they're like, oh, they're family or like whatever. It's really stupid. People used to think I was dating my brother because, well, my brother and I, we drove to school together, but like my brother was taller than me at the end. And people thought that my brother was my boyfriend and that I was his girlfriend because I hadn't lived in that area for 5 years, so they didn't know who I was, what I looked like. It was really stupid. People are stupid, but like that's a general thing that I find about nowadays. A lot of people are stupid, or they just don't take the time to learn about things or to want to understand things, and that's something that I really like dislike about this current generation. I have people at work who, like, by 2 clicks on their computer could find out something, but they would rather just ask me, like, Kathy, how do you do this? How do I have to print that? Like, Control P and then you select your printer and you print from it? Magic! But no, they will rather just ask me instead of writing it down. Yeah, I work with 2 people who have a lot of experience but not in computers because my company hasn't switched to using computers only recently. Well, I'm not saying recently, but like 10 years ago. So they aren't as used to computers as I am. So if they have something on their computer, they will always ask me, like, how do I do this? And most of the time it's like saving a page, like a website, to their favorites. Like, it's stupid things, but they don't know how to do it. Theo is saying, back then, sometimes people at my school thought I would be a classmate of mine, but she was only a good friend of mine and had already a boyfriend. Oh, you would date. Yeah, but like, people think those things way too soon. Like, it's not because you get along with someone that you're dating them. Like, anyways. Enough ranting for today. Today is a fun day. This weekend is fun. I am home alone with my cat. Yay. Rookies be like, cannot compute. Yeah, cannot compute at all. But like, other things my colleagues know better than me, and I'm sure they get fed up by the questions I ask as well. Like, I'm the newbie at my job. Like, I'm the one with the least experience, but I do a lot of work and I do try a lot. I write a lot down. So when I'm learning something, I will be always writing down what I'm doing, and then afterwards, I will summarize it for myself and type it out in kind of a manual. So I have a manual for myself for every single task that I do. So the next time I have to do it, I will take my manual with me and then go sit next to my colleague, have him explain it again, run over my manual if I've missed anything or if he had forgotten something. So, for example, we have certificates, and my manual used to stop at where the certificate gets signed. But actually, then you still have to scan it, take copies, and put those copies into a binder at our desk so that afterwards, if we get a bill, we can check that everything Anyhow, but if they don't tell me those steps, then I can't do them. So that's why I write tiny manuals for myself, which takes up a lot of time. But I think it's worth it because in the end, it saves me a lot of time. Like right now during the holidays when I don't have any colleagues to ask questions to. Today I was all by myself at my desk and I had to do everything myself. But because I have those kind of manuals, I can follow step by step what I have to do, not get overwhelmed, especially not if the phone is ringing and I keep having to answer the same questions over and over again. But that's me ranting about my job again. I love my job. I think if my job wasn't challenging, I wouldn't love it as much. I need a challenge in life. That's why I enjoy YouTube so much because I can put goals for myself and challenge myself to do better and better and better and hopefully do better and better and better. So yeah, here's someone getting kicked out. Bye bye. So you guys have a lovely weekend. Um, I'm not sure if you guys are doing anything fun. If you're in Belgium, if you don't know what to do, there is B Festival in Amougy, which is between Ghent and Monsbergen. So it's a festival with lots of gothic bands. Tomorrow, She Passed Away is playing. On Sunday, Suicide Commando is playing, which I am going to have fun watching. Yeah, if any of you are in Belgium or live near Belgium and want to go to that festival, be sure to do so. The tickets are rather cheap. I've heard some things about mud, so be sure that you don't wear your best shoes. I'm gonna probably wear my Dr. Martens to this festival. I usually try and wear my New Rocks or my Demonias, but for this festival, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna put on my Dr. Martens and be done with it. Um, Tio says, my current job sucks. I'm waiting for the day when I finish uni and start my real profession. I totally get that. I used to work at McDonald's as a student job, so yeah, I did like it actually. I did get like a fulfillment out of getting through a very busy shift and just having everything the way it should be. Theo also says, I'm planning to come to Belgium in October if everything works fine and I can collect enough money. Well, if you visit Belgium, let us know in advance. Let us know, like Sydney and me, and maybe we can do some sort of meetup or everything. That would be cool. That would be very cool. I would love to do a meetup sometime, but like, I don't know, like, who will want to join or anything. Like, I just feel awkward about it because I don't know who would be interested in it. And like, if it's a meetup and it's just me and Cindy, it's also fun, but like, it's not the same. Gothic Slytherin says, Dr. Martens, I have a red pair now. Well, I have two pairs of Dr. Martens that are in good condition that haven't worn out or anything. And then I have one pair of Dr. Martens that I totally trashed. And then I painted skeleton feet on them because I was like, yeah, for sure there's going to get cracks into the leather. And they actually held up. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to wear those ones because I don't really care what happens to those ones. But the other ones that are in better condition, that are still good to wear to work, I will try and keep them as clean as possible so I can wear them to work. Bill Enchantress says, I will spend all night in studio recording our new Morgue album. I hope you have a wonderful night. Well, I hope you have too. And I'm really curious to hear your band. So be sure to post it somewhere that I can find it because I'm really curious and I want to check it out later. Cindy is saying, Tio would love to meet up with you as everything goes right. I joined 10 out of 10. Yeah, if you know anything more, Tio, let us know where you will be going. I live near Ghent. Cindy lives near Brussels. But we have pretty good train connections almost everywhere in the country. So it might be something that we could do, like hangouts. Gothic Slytherin, I'd love to go to a meetup if I ever go to Belgium. Yeah, well, let me know. If you ever come to Belgium, let me know so we can fix something or try to meet up or something. That would be really cool. So Tio says it would be the second weekend of October because I have holidays that week. Well, for some of you who know, I have a bullet journal, and it's very easy this way to see if I already have something planned or not. Let's check October. October is fully free. Nothing. Nada. Niet. Nikske. Um, this month is also not that busy, so. um, Speaking of, my white boots got trashed today. What did you do with your white boots? Like, I don't own a lot of white things. I actually don't even own a white shirt or white underpants or white socks. I don't own anything white. And when I did my Bride of Frankenstein outfit, I bought a top at the charity shop. And the first thing I did when I had it on was drip some foundation onto it. So that's one of the reasons I don't have white clothing. And also because I don't feel comfortable in white. Anyhow, it's midnight. Yay. I'm gonna try and get my outfits together and try and start recording my dance video. I'm really anxious about it still. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a lovely evening. I might pop back onto the live thing later if I'm still having any energy at all. I'm gonna have a ton of fun dancing. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go for the Synth Attack song. Maybe, or maybe another one. I'm not sure. I'll see. Have a lovely weekend, everyone. Stay spooky, stay safe, have fun, be safe where you live, whatever you do. Don't get drunk if you want to get drunk. Don't get too drunk. Yeah, good night, everyone. Bye bye.